My biggest fear is getting wrinkles.
I am a Geordie girl with a VIP edge.
I should have a degree in pulling women.
I would never kiss anyone without a six-pack.
The hardest graft I've ever done is do my hair.
Dave, sexlipping shopping. I don't know what that means.
I'm thick, I'm flirty, and I've got double Fs.
Robot wankers, a bunch of wankers who look like robots. Yeah!
Hello everyone, it's Salt Rider here, and it's that time of the month again when I do my Robot Wankers video. And this month we're calling it JUNE-kion, in honour of the Junkions. Now Dave and Paul got their videos out on the 1st of the month, so well done guys. If you want to check out their videos, I will put the links in the description below. Although I'm not quite sure when John will do his video for this month's JUNE-kion. I'm starting to really worry about him. He's really been acting weird since he's been trying to raise money for this MP Sunstreaker that's coming out.
Me? Ha! Don't you worry about me! I'm alright, mate. I'm alright. Don't you worry about that. Oh, look at that. Hello, you wee beauty.
Oh dear. I had to think at one point he was recognised as being the second best YouTuber of all time. Anyway, enough of the Scottish and the Geordies. Let's get on to this month's review. And I'm going to go through Generation 1 Wreck-Gar. Now, my earliest memory of Wreck-Gar goes back to when I was about 6 or 7. And he was one of those figures I really, really wanted. And I went to a local school fair, literally around the corner from where I live now. And I remember walking to the fair and saw a young lad, maybe a little bit younger than me, carrying Wreck-Gar around like that. He blatantly had it from a stall, and my heart absolutely sank. And I remember turning to my dad and going, "Oh my God, that kid's got Wreck-Gar, that kid's got Wreck-Gar." So yeah, that's the first time I saw Wreck-Gar actually in the flesh. Now, that day wasn't a washout because that was the same day that I got my Galvatron, I got my box Scorponok for £2, Generation 1. It must have been about 6, 7, 8, something like that. I can't remember where I got my Wreck-Gar from. I have got, this is a more recent version I bought. I bought a complete version with the box. It's not in the best condition, the box, but basically because these weapons were about the same price individually as it was to buy the entire thing with a box, which is crazy really. But I can't remember where I got my original Wreck-Gar from, which is a shame really. But as I say, I have got an original Wreck-Gar from when I was a kid. This one is one that I've recently purchased because it's in better condition. So what about the figure himself? Well, it comes with 3 main accessories. It comes with this rifle. It comes with his cross axe. And it comes with a wheel, which obviously is for robot mode. If you look at his face sculpt, and it's a bit difficult to see with the light, you can see that there is absolutely no moustache or beard, which is a little bit disappointing because Wreck-Gar was famous for that. You've got arms which are on a ball joint, which can do a full 360, although it is impeded a little bit there. You've got no head movement at all. You've got an elbow joint that can go 90 degrees, and you've got the wrists on a swivel. Leg-wise, you can move the legs forward in a completely natural pose at the knee, but you can't move them back at all, and you've got no other movements of the leg. So articulation-wise is pretty much, well, it's a Generation 1 classic, isn't it? You've got hardly no leg articulation. He can move the arms about a bit and he can't shake his head. So here is Wreck-Gar in his motorbike mode. Very much, probably, apart from Crash Hog, in my opinion, the best original representation of this figure. The Generations Reveal the Shield one was a completely different bike mode. The Combiner Wars one was more Tron-like, as Paul said. This, to me, oozes G1. It's not without its flaws, of course. You've got Wreck-Gar's legs just chilling here, his hands just chilling there. You haven't really got any weapon storage. I mean, you can tab these in on the wheels if you really want to go for that kind of look. But it's exactly what I love about Generation 1. It's simple. It's nostalgic. In my opinion, it's exactly what a Generation 1 Transformer should be. One thing I have just noticed, and I don't know if you can see, is that the rubber tyres are actually starting to rot, especially more on this one rather than this one. It's a shame, but this thing is 31 years old now, 1986 movie. So it's in great condition considering. I mean, look at the sticker qualities and the stickers. Who remembers getting these out when you were a kid? And because up until the age of about 7 or 8, I always used to get my dad to stick them on with some tweezers and all that stuff. But it was always a challenge, wasn't it? You got home, you opened your new Transformer, and you had to put the stickers on. And, you know, the enjoyment on some of these Titans Return bots, they have the stickers put on, but the stickers are put on crooked. I'd sooner have a little sheet like they did in the Combiner Wars Megatron. They gave you some stickers in there that you could apply if you wanted to. But yeah, the Junkions are a character that, it's not one of the figures that we have a lot of, put it like that. We've had, and stop me if I'm wrong here, we've had the Generation 1 guy, we've had the Crash Hog third party, we have had the Reveal the Shield, we have had Combiner Wars, we have had Animated. Now, as far as I'm aware, I think that's all the Red Guards we've had. I mean, this guy would work to me as a Titans Return figure. He would, if we were to do a version of him, that would be fantastic, especially to put alongside the Hot Rods, the Cups, and all of those figures. I mean, the Takara version of those are beautiful. So, I have got all of those versions of Redgar. I'm not going to go through them all because Dave or John or Paul, well, Paul and Dave have already done theirs. John will be doing one more eventually once he stopped rooting for his sofas. So this has been JUNE-kion. This has been Generation 1 Redgar. I've been Zort Rider, and I hope you enjoyed this month's Robot Wankers video.